I'm like, I already told you.
What's the actual title of it?
Dolly Parton, Christmas on the Square. Are we live on the YouTubes?
I just sent it out if you want to take a look at it. And let me see if I can find it.
Did you send? Can you send the link to? Hold on.
I will find the link and then send it.
Or I can just go on our site. I got it.
Got it?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm just gonna put it everywhere.
Are you gonna post it?
Yes, because
very good.
I just figured, like, I remember like last year when we started doing the live streams, we just had a New Year's one for everybody. So I'm like, this year, you know what, Christmas.
Oh, I have to actually like pull up the thing in which we use to watch.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah, you know what? I probably should. Oh my gosh, I have to log in. I feel like I log into this.
I do it too, and I always forget my password, which is probably not a good thing.
I think that's the password.
You're the password.
Oh.
I don't know if you are.
I am the password. The password is me. Oh gosh, I have to sign in. Let's hope that
you're the chosen one thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very scared because I don't remember what the login is. Oh, I got my Netflix login the first try, folks. That is really exciting stuff.
I just keep myself logged in all the time.
That's really well. I don't watch on this. This is my desktop, so I usually don't watch videos on my desktop unless we're doing this stuff.
Okay.
Dolly Parton, Christmas on the Square. Oh, it's a feel good. I like.
It's not. Here's the thing. It's not good.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I know Dolly Parton's in it. We will say right here, we do love Dolly. Right?
Good golly, Miss Dolly.
No, but I feel
oh my gosh, wait. Do I hold on a sec? Oh, hold on. Okay, so I have to I have to it's not letting me.
Oh. Did I click something? Kayla's browser had to restart, everybody.
Yeah, I was like, it's like,
oh, you're back.
It's not supported. And I'm like, why isn't it supported? It was the last version. Like, it's very dramatic of you to make me close out of everything. Really rude, honestly.
All right, is this set up so that I can like introduce whatever this thing that we're watching?
Yeah, if you want to introduce it while I kind of.
Well, I think like we had an original plan, and then I was like, because like we were gonna pick something for us, so like both of us, and then we were gonna pick like a longer thing, and then I'm like, well, this is like an hour and a half, which I forgot about.
Yeah, and also I have been very busy in my life and have just lost all sense of self. So like, movie was like last thing.
Is it fun stuff going on, or is it just like work and other work?
A lot of work, some other projects, but like.
I feel like you have like 20 projects going on at once. I feel like we both do, but then it's kind of like I forget.
I always have so many projects going on, and it's a lot. It's like it's good stuff, but I'm like,
I just want to make sure that like you promise to like you like have a day where you just like sit and like watch TV all day and don't.
Yeah, I try.
Like one day.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Yeah, I do make sure I.
Or maybe
just, like go and chill.
Or like a morning.
Yeah. No, I make sure. There's like once in a while I'm not doing things. Okay, Netflix is working for me now. Let's see if I can I'm gonna send you the link to this if you want to introduce it.
So we're watching Dolly Parton Christmas on the Square. If anybody remembers that, it came out last year on Netflix.
And was that last year already?
I think it was last year. Yeah.
Oh my god, that sounds right. I'm just like, it's wow.
Are you okay?
The past 2 years have been like 1 year, and it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
I mean, a lot happened.
Okay, so like, to the audience, I just had a birthday, so like, just the
old now.
the concept of time and its passing is like very fresh on the noggin right now, and it's making me feel some kind of way.
Did you get anything good?
Did I get anything good?
Did you get anything good
for my birthday?
Yeah,
I got a gift card for a haircut.
Whoa.
My haircuts cost more than the average haircut. So
your camera's on here. So
no. But so that was my exciting present. Okay, if you could stop being so dramatic. My light likes to go off randomly.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of person. But the most low-key birthday ever.
That's like my birthday this year too. It was pretty low.
Yeah. I was like, it's such a shame. I like wanted to go out and do things, but then it's like, one, people's schedules don't line up, and two, COVID's scary. Like, COVID's like gotten scary again, and I'm like, please, I just want to go out and have fun, people.
We have like a reprieve in the summer, like around my birthday, and then we go around your birthday.
Right. So exactly. So that's the joys of being born 6 days before Christmas.
See, like that's your thing. That was your thing, and then my thing was always like I had a summer birthday, so then I never got to bring in treats for my class when I was a kid.
Yeah. So I mean,
I never got to do that.
I always just depends on the day for me as far as if it fell during winter break. Usually didn't, so I did like out there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember like when I was at overnight camp, like they would give you like a cake for your birthday. And I remember like this one year, like they had the cake and like they sang happy birthday to me, and they forgot to bring out silverware. So we're just like sitting there, and I forget, I was either like 15 or 16. I forget which year it was. And then I'm just kind of like, screw it. And then just like took my hand and grabbed the chunk of the cake with my hand, and then ate it. And then everybody else was like, screw it. And then we all were like,
nice.
Yeah. So anyway, Dolly Parton Christmas on the Square.
Yes. And so, can I move?
So from what I remember from this, I feel like I bonded with my sister a fair amount watching this, because like she's not much of like a riffer when it comes to movies, and we just like riffed this movie like spontaneously.
Really? That's so much. What a fabulous memory to have.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, and then so like I have that memory, and it was so much fun. And I remember I mentioned it to her tonight, like we're watching this, and she was like, oh, it's so bad.
That's so good. But also like Dolly Parton is a national treasure, so like we have to respect that.
No, she is a national treasure, but like this is not. It's very much like Hallmark. I kind of felt like it's like a Hallmark Christmas movie mixed with like 90s Wonderful World of Disney movie.
Oh, fabulous. That makes me happy.
Like a musical thing, like, and like the set, it looks like, like if you actually watch like the 98 version of like Cinderella, like it looks kind of cheap.
Impossible. Very good.
Like I love that movie, but it looks kind of cheap.
Yeah, it does.
So this looks kind of cheap, and then also like with this movie, like also like Christine Baranski's in it, who's like very talented and probably too good for this.
Mm-hmm.
And it's extremely predictable. There's like some corny music. You gotta make a little bit of room for Jesus.
Yeah, it can't be like, whoo.
I remember I feel like the second, like after the first song ends, you're gonna know how this movie ends for the most part.
Okay. Oh my god.
There's like a couple. It's a musical.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realize that. That would have been such a surprise if we started to sing. I was like, why are they singing? But okay. I think we should just start watching. I don't want to ruin any. So okay, we're gonna do that thing that we do at the beginning of every show. So if anyone's tuning in for the first time, because we're opening up to more people here, I have what we're watching and where you can find it if you want to watch along with us. Obviously, we can't just like straight up show a movie on here, because that's gonna be like not like super, like can't really do that. I mean, we could.
We're actually gonna have we're having edited versions, which a couple might come out during this Christmas time. That like with like highlights that I made for a few of them. Yeah. So there might be something coming out on Christmas if you're lucky.
Yes,
Even
but if you're
though-
watching live, what we do is that we tell you what we're watching, where to watch it, and then we have a timestamp. So you could just like click to the timestamp and watch along with us, which I know takes an extra step of work, but like we keep things all legal and dandy. So it's just got to be that way. So Darren, we're gonna do that thing where we try to sync up, and it's a struggle. So let's see. Okay, do you
I
have
feel
a
like
movie
it's
up?
gotten better the last few times. It's up. I have it.
Okay, so if I press play, is it playing?
Yep. I heard it. Done. Yep.
Awesome. So I'm actually going to hold up, rewind. Okay.
So I can hear the done again.
Okay. Yep.
Netflix.
Okay. 3. So I have to start the clock, and then so I have to like offset it.
All right. Also, I did not realize this was like an hour and a half. I thought
Okay, there we go.
I thought this was like shorter, but it's not.
We're both playing now?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my gosh, I have the subs on and it just said ethereal tinkling. I'm already so excited. There's no better way to start than ethereal tinkling.
Like Dolly's great in this, but like
starring Dolly Parton. I think I know how to make the text look like this, and I don't know why that's making me happy. But you ever just like see something in a movie, you're like, oh, I know how to do that.
Yeah. Or like when I remember when I saw Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas in theaters, because don't judge me. But I like saw like the wipe that they were doing, and I'm like, I can make that.
Yeah. I criticize people on the news because I'm like, come on, guys. I don't want to be like, you get paid more than me, but usually they don't.
Okay.
People don't get paid anything.
Also, it's like at the end of the first song, just like tell me what you think, how this movie's gonna end.
Okay. Okay, got it.
It's like how like you know how the Music Man's gonna end.
Oh, it's Sean. Hey, Sean. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're watching really corny Christmas musicals, so like super excited.
With Dolly Parton.
And we're not speedrunning this movie, even if this does look like a speedrun. But you know what we're speedrunning? Christmas cheer.
For all to hear.
Yeah, exactly. These opening credit sequences remind me of the old movie. Also, this town is so small. They just keep showing like the same building. No,
it's like,
so
you know how it's called? It's called Christmas on the Square. It's a
it's all square.
It's literally just a square.
Is the whole thing just filmed on the square?
Like there's some interior stuff, but I think for the most part, like look at this.
It's more ethereal tinkling. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, Dolly.
So she's supposed to be homeless.
Okay.
Like I found that funny because like she's supposed to be homeless, but like she always does have good makeup.
She's always like super made up, yeah.
Yeah.
But but somehow she looks she does look very home. She does look somebody I would see on the street. I don't know why it's so funny to me that this is such an obvious set. Like this is supposed to be like an exterior.
No, that's assuming. The thing. It's clearly a set.
It's just the most obvious set. Oh.
I would say the dancing's very good.
Shout out to this guy doing flips. Yeah, they're just so excited to be here. I want to do some flips.
Can you do a flip?
I can't do a flip. What is it? What is this? Oh, it's a dog. It's a puppy. I keep trying to like look out for the protagonist. I'm like, I don't know why the ground looks really slippery to me. I don't know why I'm so worried that somebody's gonna trip.
Probably because like it looks cold out, so like it's icy.
It does look icy. I like how the line is better to give than receive, and she's like holding out a box, like, please give me something. Yo, it's Zom. What's up, dude?
It's
Welcome to us. We're just chilling out, watching some Dolly Parton. Oh, the drama. So dramatic. Yeah, we're doing our we kind of decided to stay in time last minute, so. Get it? Her name's Regina because she's the queen bee. Zom, if you want our Bakuno thoughts, you're going to have to wait until the January 8th stream.
Yep.
So. But it is a very good question. Aw. Little baby. You know what? I'm rooting for this couple.
That's fine.
Wow, exposition.
Merry Christmas.
Can you sell a town?
Do you
Is that
want
possible?
Do you want to question this movie?
I can't help but do so. Can you sell a town? I know you can incorporate a town, and I still don't know what that means.
Also, we established it's a square. That's it.
Kind of like how, oh my gosh, what is it? There's like a town in PA that's like blank street, but it's a town, but it's called a street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh my God. Oh. Yes. I'm into this. I love the voguing.
By the way, don't quote me on this. I think she was Aunt Helen in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Do you remember one of Vivian's
really?
sisters?
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure.
I have to look that up. I love holiday movies and how they just drop exposition like it's no tomorrow. They're like, as you know, in the 4th grade, cheat 'em all, but cheetahs never prosper. I'm here all night, folks. Absolutely loving the queens in the salon.
Hot cocoa for $1.
Okay, Zom says you can sell a town. It's just legally very complicated, which makes sense. But I assume that these people in this Christmas movie have all their lawyers in order. It's a Wonderful Life.
They're still dancing.
Sean, I also want $1 hot cocoa. Oh. Oh, she's got some kind of love that she's waiting for. I wonder if that's going to rekindle by the end of the movie. Wow. Oh. Oh, wow. It's kind of spicy for a Christmas movie.
Make room for Jesus.
They're kissing without mistletoe. How sinful. Well, when she's looking right at the camera. Does Dolly actually... Okay, so Dolly turns out to either be really rich or an angel at the end of this. I'm calling it now.
Okay.
I'm already enjoying this. I'm having a great time right now.
Isn't it great?
Oh, this is so good.
Also, like, are you supposed to give people like a couple months notice before like you evict them to like sell a town?
If you got money, you can really do anything. Oh, don't evict the puppies. Man, we're not even a real town. We're just a set on a sound stage.
Literally. Okay.
Just waiting for this guy to fall off this ladder right here. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. I'm just sorry. I'm like his like speech pattern is.
I know. I agree.
Off. I'm trying to figure out why. No, I know. I feel bad if the guy has like a speech impediment or something, but like I'm trying to figure out just like it's very interesting. Oh, but he's gonna sing.
It doesn't sound like a speech impediment. It sounds like he's trying to put on an American accent and not being great at it.
I was gonna say, is English not his first language?
I don't know.
Yeah, because if it's either he has a speech impediment, it's bad acting, or or English isn't his first language. Which is kind of why I'm trying to listen to him sing, because like usually there's like a difference. You're right, it could be all three.
No, he's American.
Really? Is he an actor by trade, or is he like a singer who's trying to act?
He was on Arrow.
Okay. Oh, they are Jesus loving folk. I know he's the pastor, but I still have to remember.
Also, he's going to be in the new She-Hulk series.
Really?
Yeah.
This is okay.
Maybe hold on. It says like he's of Puerto Rican descent, but he was born in America.
Huh. Okay.
So, and I can't find any information about a speech impediment.
Oh, so I was wondering, who was he on Arrow?
Oh, I literally just clicked out of the page.
All right, so a very important thing to know is that I don't do horror. Although horror anime, maybe I could get through, but horror, I'm not.
Adrian Chase, Prometheus, or Simon Morrison.
Okay, those words probably mean somebody who something to somebody who's watched the show.
Right, I haven't. Sorry.
I give like I know they're a straight couple, but I give them a pass.
They're cute.
They're cute.
I think it's outside of the square.
Okay. Wow. Then it really isn't Christmas on the Square now, is it? Dr. Marshall. Is she dying? I don't know why that's how my brain went to. It's like she's dying of a horrible disease. That's kind of funny. I always liked those kinds of houses. With like the whatever they call those, the round parts. They're not spires.
Why don't you just leave the town?
Right, like you can leave. Oh, more exposition. Sam says the "as you know" lines are always annoying methods of exposition if they know why are you telling them. That's a very musical tactic, I feel like, as well. I feel like it's especially relevant in musicals.
Yeah.
I say as I'm talking through this exposition. Oh, she's gonna sing. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So it's like the third song in like 20 minutes?
I'm okay with that. I hate musicals where you spend too much time without songs. I also don't like musicals where the balance between acts isn't even as far as how many songs. Like a lot of songs in the first act and like no songs in the second act.
I agree, but I also feel like there shouldn't be 3 songs in 20 minutes. You need the balance of like unless it's an opera, but that's a whole different thing.
That's a different thing, yeah. She's just whipping out those scissors and just like as you know. You tell him.
I thought it was just a haircut.
Right. She's doing the full facial. It's a great service. I want someone to like read me the filth as they give me a facial. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Have you ever had a facial?
I have.
Okay.
Only like once though. It was like part of a massage.
Oh, I get them maybe like twice a year at least. Like they're good for you.
They're good for you. Yes. Blonde Blockade Battlefront. Distant horror, but isn't people. Okay, good to know. I do always look for recommendations. That just takes me forever to get to them. But I do appreciate them. Haha. Nice. She's just like yelling at the lady as she's doing her hair. It's great. Ooh. You tell him.
I was like, what are we doing with the hair?
I don't know. What is she doing with her hair? You tell him.
Wait, is she done? Okay.
Yeah, we're protesting. I got a sign.
Really?
Wow. ACAB.
Also, pastors allowed to get married. Which ones aren't allowed to get married?
Catholic priests.
Oh, pastors are.
Pastors are Protestant. So like they're Protestants don't care.
Make room for Jesus.
Make room for Jesus. This old man has a lot of heart. He's gonna impart some wisdom or die of a heart attack, one of those two.
Well, they're kind of, I think they're like supposed to be like similar ages, so the other option. Maybe another song.
Oh, a song about lost love? Wow, sign me up. So like is her whole deal is that she's trying to get rid of the town and escape from it because it's only filled with memories of her dead father and she's trying to escape them instead of dealing with them?
Sort of. There's like kind of one twist.
Okay. Oh, I'm looking forward to a twist.
Did anybody sign it?
Right. It seemed like there wasn't any
Option.
right.
I wrote it's like the Notebook.
Wow. Ooh. Spicy. People change.
What does he sell? Just like stuff?
Knickknacks. He's got some candy. He's got a broom. He's got, I guess, antiques. Maybe it's just a museum. Sam says, I've seen a movie where both happen back to back with an old person character, where they offer wise advice and then die. It's usually like often the purpose of old folks in movies.
Like it says like, but there's also like paper cups back there.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's for the cocoa.
Where's the cocoa? No, but that's on the other side of the square.
Ah, damn it!
That one other corner of the square. There you go.
Secondhand shop. Oh, that makes sense. It says where memories have a second chance. Get it? Getting a second chance. Oh, now he's singing.
Also, are general stores bigger?
It's a small town.
You mean just like one square?
Just one square. It's not even a pentagon. It's just a square.
Not even a rectangle.
I am charmed by this old fella. Zom asks, is the Notebook the one where the girl always forgets? I mean, kind of. Because, like, isn't it the framing device? Like, the woman has
framing
Alzheimer's?
device, yeah.
But it's not like most of the movie isn't about the girl forgetting.
Are you thinking of 51st Dates?
That's literally what I was like, are you thinking about the 51st Dates? The Adam Sandler one?
Or that other
very different vibe with that
Rachel
one.
McAdams romance movie where she loses her memory?
That's one too, yeah. What's that? Which one's that? Is that what, Begin Again? Something?
No, that's like a different movie.
Oh God.
It's the one with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I know what that is, but I can't remember the title.
Anyway, this movie.
All candy is 1 cent each.
What?
Wait, that raises a question. Is it like 1 cent per piece? You're like, hello, yes, can I have 1 Skittle, please? They're like, yes, a penny is all I will require.
No, but
if you want a whole handful, you have to count it out to be like.
But you can get 100 Skittles for $1. That's a bargain.
But I don't want to have to count it.
That's true. But he seems like that one guy where, like, if you're off by like a little bit, he's just gonna like do whatever.
Why don't you just do it by weight? Do you not have a scale in the square, my friend? Your father created.
So her father created a whole town? Like when?
With these bare hands.
No, because like she's like not that old. So like when did her father create the town? Like it wouldn't have been like the 1800s.
Right. It would have been like probably, imagine like 75 years.
Oh, we're still singing.
I'm singing along. I'm in a singing mood. Sean says penny candy. Dang inflation. Ruining it for us.
Yeah, but I would not pay a penny for a piece of candy. Like,
how much is it? Like, how many pieces are in a pound? That's my question.
I think it probably depends on the candy.
What's the heaviest candy per piece? What do you think?
I don't know.
This is the question for the group here.
Probably something filled. Not well, like it's filled with something. Like a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Like a peanut butter would be like heavy, you would think, right?
It reminds me of the one time when I was in Belfast and we were in this like old like 1800s museum and there was like a candy shop that like sold candy. We were thinking about Turkish delights and we are like, oh, from Chronicles of Narnia. And then the guy gave all of us a piece of Turkish delight.
And most people like when they're like think of Turkish delight, they think of the Chronicles of Narnia, and then they she's like she is like some kind of magical lady, I'm assuming.
Well, she is Dolly Parton.
That's true. She's just naturally filled with magic. I was expecting the magic thing to be like way later in this movie. Like I was expecting us to be like over an hour in when we figured that out, but that happened real fast.
Well, we're almost like an hour left.
You're dying. In the square. You're dying. Sorry, I'm just waiting for that. It's just your evilness.
I forgot about that. Maybe Jesus can help us.
Let's ask nicely.
Bye.
Sam says there's a movie where a guy falls in love with a girl who can't form new memories, so she's basically reliving the same day over and over in a way. I think that's 50 First Dates.
I think that's 50 First Dates.
Look at the big stack of paper right there. Is it bad that my brain just goes, that costs us a lot of money to print?
That's like an over-exaggerated contract.
Bitch. That's what she was going to say. She's going to be like, bitch.
Does she live there?
Ah, that's a good question. Is she going to be visited by a ghost of Christmas past, present, and yet to come? Okay, I'm going to guess yes. Oh, ethereal tinkling. Jesus. Oh, she's on a cloud. Okay. Just floating on a cloud in the middle of the room. Good lord.
So you're right about something.
Oh, she's gonna sing. I was right.
Yeah, you were.
Wow. I got like took me 5 seconds.
This movie's fairly predictable.
Yes. Okay, let me have this.
I am.
Thank you.
That's fair.
This is very interesting because she's singing this like on set instead of lip syncing to this. You can tell by the way the sound is.
I mean, if you want Dolly to sing, like,
yeah, but I just mean that like
she's not lip syncing.
Yeah,
I don't really mind it either or. What, you didn't figure it out?
How old is Dolly Parton?
In her 70s?
We're gonna look this up, folks.
You're gonna miss a story.
Oh, I'm listening. She's 75.
I love the cloud.
The animated cloud is just really funny. Oh, wow. Dramatic. I don't trust any woman that calls her father daddy. I'm sorry. Is that wrong?
I trust it in like this kind of movie.
Okay.
Like a small town, like a rich person, like that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. Daddy. No. Oh, he's just the guy's just vibing. He's not even lighting the lampposts. You tell him, Dolly. Some says Dolly really doesn't age much. Yeah, she hasn't. That's partially because of all the work she has done, which
Right,
isn't a knock against Dolly because she's very upfront about it, and I kind of love it about her.
Oh yeah, she's like really honest about all the work. Like
she loves to look trashy, and like she just owns it, and I just love her so much.
I appreciate like if you're honest about like who you are, I'm like I don't care. I mean, unless you're like a monster, but like
yeah. But she got a good heart. She buys books for children.
And she gave us this.
I was also talking about that one show, Pretender series. Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Also, that like the contract is like so comedic.
Mm-hmm.
How many people live in this square?
Why do they have mumps and measles? You all should be vaccinated. I'm kind of vibing to this one, not gonna lie.
How many? So like, they fill up the whole church, but like, how many pews are in this? How many people live in this square?
Mm-hmm. A very small church.
Also, is everybody in its town Christian or Catholic?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the question.
What?
Is everybody Christian or Catholic in this town or whatever?
I'm assuming it's a small town in the Midwest. I'm assuming everyone is Christian, like of the Protestant variety. Oh. What?
So murder?
Really, just wasn't expecting this to turn into like a "How do we murder this woman" song.
I don't think murder is gonna solve your issues.
Mm-hmm. That was kind of a fun song. I like that one.
Dolly's back. What's the middle?
Like the Midwest.
The middle of the square.
I'm assuming that you meant like the heartland. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. With the shoulder shrug, I love it. She's gonna say tits. Yeah. I love the old man doing a little ditty there.
It's also pretty good dancing for like the confined space.
It's
Like I think the director is actually like a choreographer, so like it's good dancing.
That makes sense. That was a fun song.
Are you gonna get the soundtrack?
I know. But
You're
I
gonna-
would see this on a stage. I think this would be a fun stage production.
Right. How many businesses are in this square?
There's no children here at the moment. Oh.
Oh, we should probably handle that properly. I like movie theaters that sell sushi. Well, it's probably not going to be good sushi though.
Yeah.
Also, these people don't have to deal with COVID, so they can still go to movie theaters.
Oh.
Rude. So that's impossible.
I was gonna say now. Inspirational music playing. Just
How many songs has there been so far?
a lot. But like if I'm showing up to a musical, like we better do some music.
I just feel like there isn't a good balance of like. Also, I guess like because like, I think the songs are just kind of basic.
The songs are pretty basic, but it's like in a Hallmark fun way.
Yeah, but luckily they got that Netflix budget and not that Hallmark budget. Have you ever seen a Hallmark movie all the way through? Because I don't think I have.
I thought I saw one, but I don't think it was Hallmark. I think it was like a Lifetime.
Yeah, but
Like,
I've seen
same
like
vibe.
several Lifetime movies all the way through.
No, but like a Christmas.
No, I
thing.
I watched the weird like dramatic ones.
Yeah. I think it was me and my dad like turned one on and we were like, oh, let's watch this as a joke and like make fun of it. And then we like kept watching and then like we like actually watched the full thing.
I remember I watched
unironically.
I watched two Lifetime movies in a row where it's basically the exact same plot because I was like sick as a dog. But it was literally the plot of like guy's abusive to girl and then murders girl, and then we need to figure out who murdered the girl. But one of them had Fred Savage killed DJ Tanner.
Nice. Zam's talking about y'all should see her movie Shift Work. It's great and features her song Shift Work, but then says it's 9 to 5. I actually have not seen 9 to 5. Have you seen 9 to 5?
No, not the musical. Well, I think it's the movie. There was like the movie.
Yeah.
But then Dolly turned into a musical. But the movie's got that seems like a good movie because Dolly and Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin.
Right. It's such a great cast, and I think I saw it like on, but didn't get a chance to watch it one day. But like I would definitely watch that. And it's a fabulous song. Here's a fun fact. What a way to make a living. But Zam says Dolly literally came up with the song 9 to 5 because she was tapping her fingernails on a table and thought it sounded like typing on a keyboard. So Fun facts of the
thinking
day.
like I think we're under an hour, but I still remember like 5 other plot points in this movie, unless I'm like
Ooh.
forgetting stuff.
Oh, I'm excited.
I think there's still like 5 others, like unless I like. Oh no, we still have like 50 minutes left.
Love when the middle-aged alto comes out. Love that. That role's made for me. What voice part did you have when you were in the choir, Dara?
It depended on like where my friends were. I think I'm like technically. I remember like when I was like in 8th grade, I said I was like a tenor because it's like they didn't have enough guys.
Nice.
But I'm not a tenor. But I think like when I auditioned for college, when I was in the choir for like a little bit, I was like the mezzo soprano.
Okay, yeah.
So like I think like my range is like I was like between like alto and like there.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where I'm technically. I think I'm technically in a mezzo range, but I prefer singing alto because I like the low notes.
I find it hard to sing. Like really high notes and really low notes are hard to sing.
Oh, you froze on me. All right, Sam asks the important question: is this a movie where there's like 80 plots, but only 2 or 3 go anywhere?
I think there's I feel like there's a couple like there's
Does
like
everything get resolved?
Yes.
Oh my god, the song's still going. We have been talking about this whole song. Like, there's nothing interesting about the song at all. It's really generic, but there's no like fun part of it.
I also love how like the age range in this like town is like old, like 30s, and then like children.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Yeah. Why not?
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. That's what I remember.
Oh, okay. Is it Santa Claus?
No, it's a child.
Oh.
And an old guy.
There's no laws here.
So apparently she knows nothing. Let me take a chug real quick.
Oh no, a charming child.
Why is she drinking milk when she has alcohol right there?
I don't think they can show that.
Also, like, I feel like if a kid actually tries alcohol, like, I'd rather have chocolate milk, honestly.
Oh, Zom asked a great question. Have I seen Angel Beats? I saw a couple episodes in the anime club in college and then never got around to finishing the whole thing. I know it's the thing that gives a lot of people lots of feels and emotions, and what I probably should have watched. I've seen a couple episodes, not the whole thing.
But hold on, there's a song.
I know, we gotta pause for the song, folks. Oh no, cute kid. You tell him, sister.
Also, do you feel like this town's too wholesome to have a bar?
What?
This town feels like too wholesome to have a bar.
It's probably like closes like weirdly early.
How late do you think it is right now? Like in there, like I know, like it's Christmas, so like it gets dark.
It gets dark
earlier.
really early. It's probably like
kids still
7
up.
o'clock. Oh, you harmonized, child. Look at you go. Mm. Oh, there's like jump cuts in this, which I don't like.
What were you just talking about, kid? Yeah,
that was cute.
I'm already a curmudgeon.
That was charming.
Did she pay for her drink?
That's a good question.
There we go. How did that happen?
Whoop. Yeah. Wow, that sucks.
So we closed the drugstore, but not the bar. Like, what's more important in a town?
Oh no, she blames herself for her mother's death. Small child.
Bye.
Oh. That's true. The bar makes more money than the drugstore. Alcohol is a cure-all for everything.
No, but I feel like a drugstore is more important than a bar.
Yeah, more important? Yes. More profitable? Questionable.
But also, like, if she had a fever, why didn't they go to? There's a doctor in the town. Why does she need to go to the drugstore?
Because the doctor don't got the drugs. The doctor writes the script for the drugs.
I know, but maybe it could be like, yo, the drugstore closed, doctor. Maybe you should just give out the drugs for now.
Don't work like that in a small town.
God. I feel like it's like another.
What was the new Home Alone like? You said something. What does that mean? Oh, more ethereal tinkling. I'm here. Oh. Do you know what's not traumatizing? Just like turning your head, just seeing the ghost of your dead father. Wow. How whimsical. Effervescence. Why does he look like that? He looks like he has like weird makeup on. That's supposed to make him look like he's in the past, but just makes him look like he's a zombie.
Or selling it. What's happening?
What is happening? Nice fridge. Lots of shelf space. Is the assistant on it? This is interesting. Ah, ha 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 ha. Oh, that's fun. That rules.
Just ring a bell.
Every time a bell rings, the angel gets swings.
I would not want to go to bed in that outfit.
Is there gonna be a song coming up? Is this a song? You tell him, doll.
So she's dead? So the assistant is dead?
That's a good question.
Did she die? Like, that's what I was wondering. Like, how did she die? How are angels made?
That's a good question for the audience. How do we think angels are formed? Were they like, because in this, are they people who then become angels, or are angels just their own separate entity? I guess it depends on the mythology.
That's so little coffee.
Yeah. Ethereal tinkling.
That's your favorite thing, though, isn't it?
It's so good.
I would love this. If this whole thing was actually just an hallucination of somebody with a possible brain tumor.
The town was created by somebody in a coma.
Hey.
Oh, making out. Wow, they're just going at
Make
it.
room for Jesus.
What kind of song is this?
What's gonna happen?
Oh, okay. Leave room for Jesus, people. The music in this flashback is really weird.
Did we not make room for Jesus? Oh no, poor Carl.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
What's gonna happen? Are you 18? Oop.
Oh, why? She's in the flashback now? They just do that?
She's Dolly's an angel.
Who the baby? That's your problem, buddy.
So we give the baby away and not think the town's gonna forgive her for having sex without marriage.
Oh,
We did it.
we did? Is this what does it?
Yes.
This is the change of heart?
We did it.
Oh, there's an ambulance now. Hello? Oh no, not the child. Not the child. And they just like follow the ambulance?
Pediatric is a specific thing. What's gonna happen?
Wow. The child dies. You have to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Okay. Smite. But the implication there is that like they injured the child. This is a little heavy. This movie gets like a little heavy.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's all about like having a child out of wedlock and having them stripped from you, and then also like, what if your child dies?
Don't tell your daughter to die. Did they tell you that there was no chance?
Man, he was like really accepting that she's just gonna like beef it. He's just like, oh, my poor child. Well, if she's gonna die, might as well go clean
Is there any
me.
indication that she's gonna die?
Yeah, I don't think they said that yet.
They just said like I mean, like
Like, she's still breathing on her own, man. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, like she doesn't need like a breath.
But
Like
he's all over here like, guess my child's gonna die.
that was quick. Also, does she need a neurosurgeon? Did we say that?
Well, I think it's a head trauma that she suffered from. So,
But did we know like what kind of head trauma?
mm-mm.
Like, does he need like an actual? Yeah.
Hey, eyes on the road.
We are driving. Aw.
Ethereal tinkling.
Bless you.
Thank you. Open, come in. I have that sign.
Didn't her father still like force her to give away her child? And like I know he's like trying to protect her, but like still. Well, okay. Okay, how many more questions do you have before this movie ends?
What?
How many more questions do you have?
A few? We don't
Like-
have much. Well, who's the child?
Good question.
I think I have an idea.
I think I had like 2 ideas.
I have one of 2 ideas.
I had 2 ideas when I first saw this movie. I'm like, it's one or the other.
Yeah, yep.
Is the child gonna live?
Is the child gonna be okay? They're just gonna kill the kid. Will she end up exchanging her life? Is this lady gonna die? Or is it gonna be as soon as she changes her heart, it's gonna be like there's no shadow anymore because the fog is lifted, the darkness is gone.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa.
It is almost Kwanzaa. What is grief? It's not love.
I feel like I've heard that line in various stages in the past, like multiple times in the past year. I guess that's just like the hot thing to talk about now.
Here we got 20 minutes to get everything resolved.
Oh my god. is an
Everybody's
excessive amount of
packing-
onesies bought.
Well, I think it's a baby store.
Oh, baby store. I was like, wow, that's really. Oh, it's baby store. That makes sense. Oh my God, he still talks a little funny.
Also, we're packing like now.
Mm-hmm. Marjolaine. Never heard anyone named Marjolaine before.
I wonder if it's depressing to like have a baby store when like you're having all these fertility issues.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Are they gonna have a baby?
I would assume so.
So we're not gonna make room for Jesus.
But we will make room for the Christ child. Hello.
The cloud's back.
Oh. Oh, hello, Cloud. I'm sure they're gonna be happy when they don't have to sell the town, but they're
they
probably gonna be really
already
pissed
packed
that they.
everything
I know, they're really pissed they packed everything.
Like that's the annoying thing. I'm like, oh great, I don't have to move, but I still have to pack but I have to unpack everything now.
The packing is such a bitch.
Unless you pack how I do, which is just like stuff everything in the thing, and then like get the wrinkles out
Like,
later.
is this breakable? No, fine.
Oh, that's true. Okay, now she's on a breathing thing. We did it!
This dude was banking on this kid dying.
He had a life insurance policy.
Into the womb.
So that means that she's pregnant, or that means like the next time that they do it?
Right, that's the question.
It's like in the movie. It's like in a.
Like, who is she inseminated by now?
I'm thinking it might be like Noah, where like right after Anthony Hopkins did like the magic thing on Emma Watson, and then she went to go bang her husband. Then they had kids.
Hmm.
So it's like a
quick. I feel the warmth of God. Let's do it.
It's like literally, it's like you need to bang now. Christmas bang.
I forgot that was Anthony Hopkins in that movie.
Did you see that movie?
I did. It wasn't a good movie.
I enjoyed it. Like, it was fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It was like completely all right. There's nothing that stood out about it.
I'll give you that. But
Wasn't
I like
there,
the idea.
rock monsters in that movie.
Yeah, but I like the idea of like a god not actually being that good, or even like is that actually like a real thing, or are we just like having voices in our head?
Yeah, that is like that is a concept that's interesting. I just like
Nothing else.
Yeah, like there were certainly ideas in it, but just the execution didn't quite follow through.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins is an amazing actor. I saw The Father, and like it is a performance absolutely worth seeing.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
Oh yeah, it's one of those movies you can only see once because it like it hurts, man.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies like I don't really want to see right now because it seems too depressing.
It's Oh, is there a secret message? It's the location to her child. Oh, it's a Bible.
Jesus. Maybe the baby Jesus has the location to our child.
Oh, that's handwritten. Hello. It's the pastor, right?
Yeah. Who was your second choice? Because I'm wondering if we had the
It was
same
his
one.
wife.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
but then she was featured in the song with Dolly, so I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're leading up to that.
Well, I was like, if it's a girl, then it's the wife, and if it's a boy, then it's the pastor. Because he looks like both of his parents. Where's the love? I don't get it.
He still took away your child.
He still took away your child. He just wrote down where it was.
Like, without you consenting to it. That was the thing. It wasn't even like, oh, yes, we...
Also, like, I think she was, like, 18 at the time. So, like... And, like, what was... And, like, I think his reasoning was that, like, so, like, the town wouldn't look poorly upon her that because she had a kid out of wedlock.
Yeah.
But, like, it seems like this is, like, a loving town.
But, like, right. And, like, and everyone seems to love her because they were all mad when she left. So,
right.
Like, they would have supported her.
So it doesn't make sense. But she's awake, so we're fine. Also, nobody packed up the church. Do you know how long that's going to take?
Yeah. We love a good gospel tune, folks.
Are you supposed to be in a sermon? Now go back really quickly.
Speaking of entering places. Yeah. Oh my god, somebody hit this man. We have to get him to a doctor. That is a doctor.
Damn it.
Oh, she just takes that in a stride. She's like, "Yeah, that's fine."
So nobody's dying today. Your grandfather.
I was like, I'm actually gonna drop this bomb on him because that's like a big.
That's like that's like because it's like
That's like a lot to give some to just like.
also like
someone.
whoever like adopted this kid like clearly also lived in the town, so wouldn't they know? Like that.
Oh, there it is.
We did it. Does he know he's adopted?
That would be really terrible. If he's like, I'm a what? And then they never told me.
Because like he hasn't mentioned he's adopted its entire. I guess because like everyone's a twist.
I mean, also it's not something that just like comes up like all the time.
How many
People who are
exposition
adopted
drops
are
are
just
in
like,
this
I'm
movie?
adopted. Yeah,
How many exposition drops?
a lot. That's true. That is true. You know what? You're right.
So he seems fine. Praise. Jesus?
Okay, it's become full circle. Oh, that's not how that works.
When did they not accept
That didn't
her?
happen to Jesus. I thought it was Jesus.
What a twist!
I love that guy who's just like jaw drop.
So we're no, you didn't. So we're just okay with this now. Everything's fine.
Nope. Ooh, Dolly got wings, folks. She looks like she belongs on top of a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but I haven't had an angel up on my tree in a long time. Have you ever seen the top of my Christmas tree? We have a Hanukkah bear.
Do you?
Yeah, we were kids. Somebody bought us like these teddy bears that like have like a yarmulke, and like if you clicked it, it played the dreidel song.
Yeah.
And had like Star David's on it. So like we took one of them and put it on top of the tree.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that.
But we were playing, like, you know how like when you like have those like stuffed animals, like when they play a song, but like when the battery's dying, it plays super slowly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at that point with that bear. I still don't get like the father still kind of seems like a dick.
Yeah. I feel like that's not a Christmas appropriate dress. It looks too summery. I know
like,
it's supposed to be like white, as in like
ethereal.
right. She's supposed to be like cleansed, and that's why. But like, it could have looked a little more wintry.
Also, it seems like the father like wouldn't let her go out because, like I said, like he wouldn't let her go to dances except for the
Right.
Christmas one.
Yeah.
So, like, wasn't he a good dad?
I'm looking forward to discussing this when this is over.
In 20 minutes.
Mhm.
No, I think it's almost over.
Some asks, y'all ever watch a movie that wasn't a horror film that realized midway through that the moment you actually think logically about the plot suddenly reads like one? There a lot of romantic movies.
Where you don't think about the plot?
No, where you're like thinking where like it's not a horror, but then like you're like, this feels kind of scary.
But are we still selling it? It sounds like she already sold the town.
Right.
So like
renege on the deal, honey.
or did we not sign the contract yet? Because if we didn't do that.
Just talking to you, buddy. I love how she sings with that like old lady sing.
Well, she's a good singer.
Oh, she is. She is. But it's just funny. It's like those old church ladies. Funny who's like, no.
Well, I didn't give you for adoption, so my father forced you from my hands. So he's gonna ask about his dad, and she's like, "Well, honey."
Wow.
We did it! Does Felicity get her wings now?
She better. Like 6 pairs of wings, all covered in eyes.
Now we gotta unpack everything.
It's like, let's have a party. Ah, damn it, we packed all the pans.
But yay, we did it!
Oh, yes. Wow, look at that lift. I love those flippy boys. A little something.
Also, we need to bang like right now so we can, because this angel magic's gonna like not last very long.
She should not be out of the hospital. She suffered a like traumatic brain injury. Jesus Christ.
That's fine. It's a Christmas miracle. Awkward. Everything's good. See, the kid's fine. I don't feel like she should not be out of the hospital.
So she should not be in the hospital.
But it's Christmas.
We're dancing. She should absolutely not be dancing.
I think if you get cured by angel magic, you're okay.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Me?
I'm just jealous of the actress for getting to hang out with Dolly Parton that much. Wow. Wow. Inspirational music playing. All right. Handsome stranger. I want to look at these cast names. Toothless, beardless man. Little boy. Young Marceline.
Gilbert.
Dancers.
I think that's it. If you want to.
For all the named characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of dancers. All right. Good work, everybody. That was a good time. I enjoyed that. I had a really good time there.
Wasn't it magical?
It really was magical. That was really fun.
Did you like genuinely enjoy it? You're kind of like
No, I had a good time. I mean, like, it was silly. It's really, a lot of
corny.
fun.
It's like corny and silly.
It's so corny, but like it's good natured in a way where it's like it's fun.
It's also like super. I guess like the stuff that made me laugh when I was ripping it is just like the one, the predictability. I'm just like seeing like the first like song. I'm like, oh, this is a set.
So this goes bam, 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 bam.
I'm just like, oh, like this is clearly a set and just like so like tiny.
But it's cute. Oh my gosh, what did I have to say about it? There was just.
I mean, you're concerned that the child was out of the hospital after a traumatic brain injury.
Well, I feel like that should not have happened. I feel like she should have said, like, if your child was on oxygen like less than an hour ago, like maybe you should just like rip her out of the hospital.
But also, like, was this movie as predictable as I said it was for the most part?
I like genuinely though, like I was expecting like the Dolly Parton being an angel thing to be like I called that.
Yeah, you called
but I was expecting it to be like later in the movie to be like woo, where she like does like a cute little like woo and like disappears. But like no, that makes sense. Like that movie makes sense once you figured out what it is. Yeah. So.
I think like the one twist that I wasn't expecting was that like there was a child, and then once you get that, but then once you figure out that there was a child, you're like, oh.
It's so funny because like in the scene, like the flashback scene one, the music is like super weird, but like two, it's also like weirdly horny for a Christmas movie. Like the music is, so you're like, oh, like she's gonna have a baby now. Like there's like no question. Like there's something like weirdly off and a little bit horny about this music.
But also like I'm kind of wondering because like the boyfriend's like showing a friend like a ring, so I'm like they were gonna propose. I'm like, aren't they in high school?
Right.
I guess like 70s.
I guess people did that.
All right.
Back then, a lot of people got married. Like,
but also like the dad kind of seems like a dick, and like a little bit. At least
right. So like here's the question though, like because everyone ended the movie with a positive view of the father. So like, are we supposed to take away that he was right in that he was protecting her honor by like giving her child away?
Or like say because like she clearly disappeared for a while.
Right.
But then clearly like she was mad at him because he just kind of took her child away, which is like I think she has every right to be mad.
She wasn't the one to make that decision. Like if you came at it like a mutual agreement, like you know, like oh this is what's best, like okay, like that it works out like that. But just like he was the make a decision, and we're supposed to feel bad for him because he feels bad about it. But like so it's weird because it's like oh now that he feels bad about it, he like has feelings, but also he knows that he's making the right decision. So we are supposed to accept that he was making the right decision.
But then wrote down that like the kid was like part of the family and clearly was like keeping eyes on the kid as like he grew up.
Right. And that's supposed to be like a good thing, but also like you still like made a decision that like wasn't really your decision to make.
But also the idea was that like he thought the town was gonna shun her because she had a kid out of wedlock, but it kind of seems like
the other way around almost because like she disappeared and everyone like hates her for it instead of just like
how conservative is this town? Like it seems like
it's a Midwest.
I know,
like
but
the middle of the country, I would say like a small town like that. But
it seems like a fairly diverse town.
Very diverse town. That was actually one of my favorite things I liked about the movie.
And like nobody says anything like negative about like oh my god like stuff out of wedlock.
Right.
Like nobody says that.
But yeah, there's like a mixed moral kind of thing as far as like where is the real alignment here. But so yeah, I mean like I do appreciate like the folksy Midwesternness of it all. I think it's nice. But like what I appreciate about this movie, there is a lot of diversity. Like the cast is very diverse. And like it's good, especially in the sense that like, oh, like the main like young romantic lead is like doesn't look like your standard romantic lead. She's not like cute, like, you know, she's not like she's larger, which is really cool. Like that was like I saw that and I was like, yeah.
I like
I was really
and it's
excited
like
about
not
that.
even like nobody like there's not even like jokes like to that. It's just like
no, it's not like
person.
it's not commented on. Like she's just her, but and like her husband is like more closer to like that movie type looking man. So it's not. So it's like they belong together, and like that's why I was rooting for them partially. It's because it's like, oh, this is not like that representation that we get to see, and like so that was really cool.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, and I also just like love that they like the salon owner was just like this like older woman who like was a mayor and like now she just owns a salon with like her gaggle of like effeminate men. It's just like the leader of the queens. It's so good. I was like, this is so
like
funny.
it sounds like feels like really diverse.
Right, exactly.
It's like there's no commenting on the effeminate men. Like so I guess there's that.
Yeah. So I know Zom made a couple comments about small towns. This most recent one says, a friend of mine lives in a town so small, if you stay more than a day, you'll know everyone in town. I once drove by a town that was like, there's a town in Wyoming where like, because of how it's built, it's not allowed to have more than like 200 people in it. It's really interesting. Because I think it's because it's partially on like national park land, I think. And there's another, what's the other comment? I'm going to find it. I didn't forget you, Zom.
I did.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. There was one about like, I think it was like a town that was so small. Oh yeah, I've been to a small town where the high school principal was also the sheriff. That doesn't sound right, but I don't doubt that.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well, I went to a small town. There's a small town in Maryland called Whitman, and they spell it the way that we spell it.
Oh, cool.
But like we went there, and it was like it kind of felt like a horror movie because there was nobody around.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it was like kind of early in the morning. But like we saw it, so we're like, oh, we have to go there.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, right? You're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like I would consider myself like I'm not from like a small town. Like I'm a smaller town, like from like the area, because we like the region that I live in is we live in a pretty populous region. So like my town was a small town, but it's not like wasn't like that small. So
is this going into your Christmas rotating thing?
I don't really have a rotating list of Christmas movies. I'm not somebody who likes to watch the same thing repeatedly. But I enjoyed this experience, and I think I will cherish it always.
It's like it is an experience. It's like what is this? How is this? Like I feel like this like I kind of wonder like it'd be more like it like I guess like I wouldn't find it as bad like because it feels like this should have been made in like the 90s.
Yeah, but like there's yes there's a lot of it that's like feels like very old school, and I think it's because it was trying to like really like heavy like hit on that, you know, not Bible Belt, but like Heartland kind of feel. And so, and I think in a way that's just reclaiming that feeling, which is very like old school feeling, but still like inject some modernity to it as far as like having a diverse cast and just like having a good time. So it strikes a good balance in the sense. I mean, it is what it is. It's a cheesy Christmas movie.
No,
yeah,
like, it is. Yeah,
it's not like it doesn't need to like break your brain in any way. It just is like cute.
I would say it is like for me like it's a kind of a fun thing to riff on, and I bonded with my sister by riffing on it. I bonded with you by riffing on it.
Yeah, that was fun.
So you're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You appreciate that I brought this into your life.
Yes, as you brought many things into my life.
It was like funny because I'm like looking at like the time, and I'm like, wait, isn't there still like 7 more plot points that are supposed to happen?
We haven't even talked about the illegitimate child.
The illegitimate child. That kind of thing. Yeah, like that was like a thing. Like once I heard that, I'm like, okay, so if it's a girl, then it's the wife, and if it's a boy, then it's the pastor. I'm like, it's one of them.
Right.
Because like, who else is it gonna be? Just like some random 30-year-old?
Just like that guy that's in the background.
Also, we need to figure out if with the angel magic for the wife, is she now pregnant, or is it like a no, or like they zap her,
right?
Like they need to bang like right now.
Yeah, right. They're like, what's the window here?
Well, I feel like if they're nice, because it's like Christmas, like maybe like by midnight Christmas Day, they need to bang, which is like plenty of time.
Just
Although
like
they gotta unpack now.
They gotta unpack. We gotta unpack all that. Maybe that's how they do it because they don't feel like unpacking, so might as well do something else.
Like it's like and like listen, pastor. Like I know you're a pastor, but like you're married. It's okay. Jesus is fine with it.
Jesus is cool with it. Y'all married? It's all good.
Or maybe like it's like a thing of like they can like wait like a few months and then bang so that their baby's born next Christmas.
No, don't have children around Christmas. It's annoying.
What's like a not annoying time to have a kid around? Like what's the time that's like okay to have a birthday?
Spring.
Yeah.
Think of spring because it's like you're still in school, so you get to celebrate in school, but it's warm enough you can do outdoor activities on a birthday party, and it's not really near any other major holidays.
Yeah, because mine's like near 4th of July, which isn't like that big of a deal. But I remember one year I had to actually have my party like on my birthday because people are going away for the week for 4th of July. So there was that, but I also never got to like, give out cupcakes.
Yeah. Shout out to both of our birthdays being around major holidays where people are usually doing other things. Less than a week before Christmas. Hey. Woo.
I think the funny thing for my sister that like her birthday is like the day before my parents' anniversary. So I just make the joke that like my mom spent one of her anniversaries in labor.
Oh,
that's fun. Funny. Yeah.
That's funny.
And then, well, my mom doesn't even get a birthday every year.
Oh, is she a leap year baby? I knew that, right?
Yeah, you knew that. I told you.
I knew that. Yeah, because I always bring up because I probably brought up in response that my grandmother was a leap day baby as well.
So yeah, so that was Dolly Parton Christmas on the Square.
That was Dolly Parton, y'all. That was a good.
But it was like what you expected and like a wonderful time.
I had a great time. I had more fun than I was expecting to have, and like that is the real Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see.
Well, if I picked it as like a so bad like you can rip on a movie, I think I'm usually good at picking those. Like I'm good at like picking the movie that like I think this is fun to riff on.
It is. It is fun to like comment but you're never really commenting in a mean spirited way, and that's what makes it fun because you're having fun with it rather than being like what. Also,
Dolly was great, of course.
Dolly's just Dolly, and we just gotta love her for it.
So I think we're at like 2 hours now. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Shout out to Zom. Thanks for popping on the show, man.
Yeah, so this live stream was for everybody. Normally we do these on Patreon exclusively, and that's what monthly we do that. We might watch something, we might not, we might just talk. Who knows? So if you want to get the live streams, go to Patreon and get those because they're fun.
Bam. Putting the slate up.
But we figured like, it's the holidays. It's still rough out there.
It's our Christmas gift to you. And it's also your belated birthday gift to me by showing up and having fun with us. I'm just putting that out there.
How old are you now? Because I was like
27.
Oh, so you could die soon. 27 club.
Oh my I did think of that. It's like I was just like, maybe this is it.
For some reason, I thought that you were like closer to like 2 years younger than me, but I think you're more just like a year and a half younger than me.
Yeah. Because we have like that brief spot where I think it's like 2 years. It's a weird 2 year difference.
Yeah.
But, oh my God! Wait, does that mean, honey, next year? Right?
What?
Yeah, almost. Not next year. 2 years. Yeah. I was like,
I was saying I'm gonna be 30 next year. No, I'm not.
Not 30. 2 years. Yeah. I was like, I did the math on that. Because I know because I also always think that you're like 2 years older than me.
That's like people that they're like 26. I'm like, no, you're not 26. You've been 26.
Okay, so because my birthday's at the end of the year, I always I spend, and all my friends' birthdays are before that. Usually when my last friend has a birthday, my brain just goes like, oh, I'm the next age already. Like I've just aged myself up with everyone else.
I used to have a friend whose birthday was July 1st. So I knew like that. So and she was like literally.
Yo, Zom's also 27.
Yay!
Sweet. Yeah, we're the same age.
So, but I was also the first friend to turn 21 out of all my friends. So I was
nice. So you couldn't go on party.
Well, I had one friend who's 6 months older than me, so technically she was 21 when I turned. But then, like everybody else, it took a while.
Yeah, I turned 21 over Christmas break, so a lot of my people who I would go out, my college friends who would go out, but I wasn't around them. I didn't have a car, so it didn't really work out. But now we're old, and it's great.
And it's fine to drink. I'm actually doing a fair amount of drinking on Christmas Day only because I'm making drinks.
Oh, we make anything good? Like a
Mom
nice
found so my mom found this like recipe for Christmas mimosa. So I'm gonna try that. And then also over the summer we went to a winery and we tried this like apple wine. It was actually really good because like it's like sweet.
Apfelwein.
Well, my mom and my sister like kind of like they're more into wines than I am, so like I don't like the taste of alcohol that much. So like it was like one of those, but they thought it was kind of sweet. So I'm gonna like make like a mulled wine. I got some spices, so I'm gonna do that as well.
That sounds really good.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta party it up sometime. Get lit.
Get lit.
Get lit as far as my version of it. Just like I have one drink and I'm like, I'm good for the evening.
I'm about to say, like, have we ever done that? But then I kind of remember my 24th birthday. Remember when we went up to Millersville and we got we had like that witty close after dark where I had like a little bit too much to drink.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, that was a fun time.
I remember like I woke up the next day feeling like trash fest because like literally all we like our drinks were alcohol and then our food was pizza and cake.
Yeah, we like it was not like very healthy. But that was oh my god, that was fun when we did that. We still have that episode is still, y'all, if you go to YouTube,
I just feel like it was like me like yelling a lot, but I feel like I was like yelling a lot, but I think it's because like I had at least like a bottle of Smirnoff and then like a little bottle of like Sutter House, so like I was a little bit buzzed.
And that's back when you were working at the beer garden, right? So you had the hookup.
Like, no, I didn't. No, I think Erica brought the Sutter House. I didn't buy that, but I think
that actually makes sense.
I bought the Smirnoff, and that's like, is that a hookup for?
That was fun. It was a good. That's just a good time. That's a really funny episode, by the way. Like
we're all kind of drunk.
We're like a little inebriated. I'm gonna go back and listen to that because that's a fun show.
Well, I remember like the last stream that we did for New Year's, like for our first stream ever.
Oh yeah.
But like whatever, I was just like kind of passing out because I literally like I made a sangria and I just like made a pint glass and tilted up, and I'm like, this is a mistake because I'm already really tired. So that was fun.
Yeah, I just read a couple comments. Who turned 27 in September, so happy, incredibly belated birthday. So the only alcohol I've had is whiskey eggnog. It's like I don't really have big need to drink. I like wine, but like I don't drink in excess. But like that sounds. How was that? I don't think I've actually had
eggnog. Like eggnog.
I don't think I've had it.
Really? I've had it, but I don't like it.
It's just like I don't know why it just like sounds very scary to me.
No, I don't think it's not that. I've never had it with like alcohol, but like because I didn't have alcohol much in my house growing up, but like no, but I don't like eggnog. Although like I know what it sounds like when you like try to heat up eggnog in like a latte thing because I've worked at Starbucks and I made an eggnog latte before. It literally sounds like an alien like being because it's like really thick.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like sounds horrible, but I made it one year for my dad because I'm just like, oh, like this. Here you go. Nice. So yeah, but I don't like eggnog and I've never had it with alcohol.
So that's that, y'all.
Yeah, we did everything like we drank like once a week, but like I haven't been in the mood to buy beer. Like that's the thing. Like if it's in the house, I'll probably drink it with like my meal. But like if it's not in the house, I don't really have a desire to buy it unless it's like a new beer that like I might like. Then I'll like get one bottle.
I usually forget about the drinks that I have, and I'm very curious if my one friend is listening because that is a topic of conversation often about how I forget about the things that I have in my downstairs fridge. So anyway, if you know, folks. But until then, I think we should probably
don't drink and drive.
Yeah, don't drink and drive. Yeah, don't be an idiot.
If you're gonna drink in excess, stay over.
Yeah.
Or get another person to drive you who is sober.
Yeah. Designated drivers, all that good stuff. Remember, folks, don't be an idiot.
Yeah,
be responsible.
Especially this Christmas
and New Year.
Yes. When we're all are we fine yet? Not even close?
Are we no.
No.
God, no. Not even fine. I'm actually very nervous about Christmas this year, but it's fine.
Okay. See, luckily for us, it's kind of just like the family who's in the house.
Okay.
So
yeah, no, I have the I have a very big family, so it's gonna be fun. So wish me luck. And I wish all of you luck.
If you want to sneak over to my house, like the only rule is that you need to be in pajamas.
You got it. Okay. Sounds good.
And we just sit around and watch movies and eat food.
All right.
That's a good Christmas.
It's a good Christmas. That's pretty good. That is good. I wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And
happy other holidays that you celebrate.
Happy other holidays. So very belated Hanukkah to the Hanukkah folks. Kwanzaa, which is the day after Christmas. Happy if you celebrate Christmas in January because you are of an Orthodox religion, Eastern Orthodox religion. Merry almost Christmas to you then. Is there any other happy Saturnalia to my Romans?
Winter solstice?
Yule. Winter solstice, Yule for the pagans out there.
Okay.
And I can't think of anything else. There's probably others.
Festivus?
Happy Oh, yes. Oh, wait, Jared, I just saw that. Yep. I was wondering if you were still on. Yes, you called me out. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you heard me reference that. And please know that I'm fully aware of all of my flaws. But yeah, so all of those holidays in December and the winter season. Happy solstice to you, my friends.
And to all, Merry Christmas. So happy holidays to all, and to all, a good night.
And to all, get the hell out of my stream. All right. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.